Something's fishy here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Captain Frank Hawks, avid ghost head, and currently I'm making my way through Ghostbusters, the tabletop role-playing game. I don't know how well you can see that. And Ghostbusters International. This is the experience that I've had thus far, and I'm kind of putting this video out just to sort of ask if anybody else has experienced this with this tabletop role-playing game, and is this the reason why it's so unpopular and why it's so inexpensive. There are constant cartoon references, let alone enormous amounts of bad jokes. Both game books have asked me to lie to my players. I don't lie to my players. Once you have cold, hard facts in hand, you don't redact that data or shift that data without a good goddamn reason. Okay? You don't lie to your players once they have the data points, unless something greater has changed, which typically the way I run game has to have had changed because of the players' behaviors, or like they accidentally unlocked something, or they accidentally tapped into some shit they probably shouldn't have, things of that nature. And now, and I'm all the way in the Ghostmasters section in the second book, and the reason why is because I'm trying to find an understanding why there is no damage scale, why there is no damage dice, why there isn't an appropriate approach to physical harm. Why? Because atypically in tabletop role-playing games, that's the sort of thing that we do to measure circumstance. This is probably going to wind up ending because you just got into a 5-car pile-up. Okay? The previous section, the reason why I hopped forward, suggested that... Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here we go. Getting hurt. For instance, if I don't know what that word is, I think it's French. It's Leutonian, whatever the fuck it is. Terrorists wire the Ecto-1 Repla vehicle to explode, and the Ghostbusters fall in the trap. They are simply left sitting in the vehicle's bare frame, smudged and clothed in rags from the blast. When a terrorist rigs your car to explode, you die. When somebody shoots you with a gun, you die. When a piano lands on you, you die. There's a reason for this. It's like the developer of these two games were so very terrified at the potentiality of physical harm that they negated it completely. I don't lie to my players. Once you have the cold hard facts, you have the cold hard facts. And I'm sorry, but from time to time you're gonna get hurt. And the entire idea of brownie points to get yourself out of being hurt seems a bit cartoony to me. Very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the reference point, shall we? Starting to understand why this game wasn't so popular. And I do understand that there are people who do like the original, and I don't want to piss off the fans and stuff like that. You want to run your game your way, you run your game your way. I want to run my game my way, which means it's not going to be this. But here's the reference point. That's not a cartoon. That's not a cartoon. That's from the movie. See that cover art? That's a picture of Harold Ramis as Egon, Bill Murray as Venkman, and Ray Stantz played by Dan Aykroyd. Those are the actors. Those are the original movie. That's from the original movie. These guys get hurt. These guys suffer. That's what makes the story interesting. Now, I mean, if you're running a game sort of set in the real Ghostbusters setting, then yeah, I kind of understand it. Okay? I do. Especially with things like the most recent movie that came out. My only complaint about Frozen Empire is it was entirely too much like the animated series. Whereas I did thoroughly enjoy having those aspects in that movie, it detracted because nobody got hurt. I suggest you go back and rewatch the movies. People get hurt. That's the reason why they're out there. That's the reason why they're doing what they're doing. Is because people get hurt by these specters and these spooks, and the Ghostbusters go and bust the ghosts, let alone the property damage, and I'm talking before they get there. Yes, Ghostbusters is a comedy, and having the appropriate comedy aspect is important. But what I don't understand, and I'm putting this out here because somebody might need to fucking explain it to me, okay? This is a tabletop role-playing game. If you stub your toe, am I supposed to give you a sucker and pat you on your head and tell you it's going to be all right? Be serious with me. Explain it to me. Because I want to run this. And I'm not running fucking kindergarten shit here, bruh. So lay it out. For the now, until I am done with these materials, 2 thumbs down. Reach out to me if you would like to. Either through the comments. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. If you would like to contribute to my channel, go ahead and go on over to my Patreon. Look, guys, I'm going to be straight with you. I know the algorithm insists that we have t-shirts and bubblegum and ball caps and bullshit, but I'll be straight with you. I don't do that shit. Okay, there is no fucking merch. If you go over to my Patreon, what you're paying for is for me to be able to produce more videos. And I'm almost there, okay? I've been out for what feels like a year and a half now, but I'm starting to get the audio structure rebuilt. And we're going to be making videos again here very soon. There's a lot of stuff on the horizon. So brace yourself. Have fun, be safe, take care of each other. This is Captain Frank Hawks, and I am signing out. If I can remember how to.